What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Chef Yardeezy, the Pip Master, coming at you with my last prediction for the upcoming year. Well, for the ending of 2021, beginning of 2020. Guys, look, I've been looking at the Dow Jones. I got several charts up. I'm guessing you can see all of this. And with that being said, I've been watching the US30 kind of play around. Like I set a zone 36,700. This was one of my highs. This is my next predicted high. It will go there eventually, but I believe because it's a new year coming, it needs to reset itself. So if you look at, let me make this, matter of fact, let me put this on one screen. Give me, let's see, pow. Okay, there we go. Now you have it on one screen where you can just see the Dow. If you look at this, I believe this is what we're sitting on, right? First of all, it's making higher lows, okay, here. So higher low, okay. Um, and not only that, it's going to take a lot of strength and momentum and news to make it go against this long wick that it made yesterday. So in that, I believe this is what we're going to have. Price action is going to pull down to this EMA 200, right? Pulls back, hit the trend line, come back off the trend line, go down another level. All right, let me extend my trend line. And if I extend this trend line down here, you'll get this type of price action, in my opinion. So you got the bounce here, then another pullback to here to come down in a 35,000 region. Okay, then what's going to happen is this 800 EMA is going to shoot this way. This is going to kind of go this way. This is going to curve down and so on and so forth to give it a nice downward push, possibly to the 488 range or lower before it decides it's going to make its run for the gusto back up to the north. So that's my prediction for the US 30. Now, let's look at Lucid, one of my favorite stocks still. Lucid is trying to recover from the damage that was done with all the bad news that it got. So it dropped down here to like 35, and I was supposed to get back in it here. I didn't have my alert set. I was supposed to get back in it at 36, and now it's at 38. Not too bad, but I do see Lucid pulling its weight here very soon, making a run back up. Um, Let's see where it's actually going to go this time. So this is out of whack. So it's still, news can actually drive it back down to push it down to 33. I'll wait. I'm either going to buy above 40, or when it drops down, I'll catch it at around 34 if it goes down that low. But what I believe is going to happen is after the dust settles, Lucid will push and it will drive, and it's going to surpass its latest, its last high, and shoot all the way up here somewhere into the 64 range. I actually had it marked earlier. Let me see, Control Z. I actually had it marked for Lucid. If you look here, my 4-hour chart markup, I got Lucid hitting 64, so between 61 64 range. Next high as of 15 November, which it hit. You see, I predicted that one of 15 November. It hit that, and then it exceeded it. And I believe these would be, this is your new first high, and then it'll go higher once it surpasses this level. But it definitely looks like it's in a good posture. If you want to buy Lucid, it's up to you. It definitely has the room on the 4-hour chart. The day chart is screaming that it has room. Let's see, the 15-minute chart, yeah, kind of. The Fibonacci is pushing it to 43.94. So I'm going to be patient and wait. And once it goes to the 0.5 in the Fibonacci, which is the 800 EMA, then I'll decide if I'm going to buy it. It does look like the 50 is going to push it, though. Scroll over to this screen here where we have the silver actually gold. And gold has not went anywhere. If you look at the hour chart, gold has been riding in the same zone. Matter of fact, this is the highest the gold has been in a while right here. But gold has been riding in the same zone for a while. I did not throw another period separator on it, so I don't know where gold is going just yet. NAS, same thing for NAS. NAS, I had NAS dropping down to 16,320. Let's see if it's going to happen. And then NAS is going to do something miraculous and shoot up here. I believe NAS will come up to 17,284 next year. That's just my belief. And let's see what happens with the market. Robinhood has a lot of growth potential for the simple fact that Robinhood dropped down to rock bottom here. Let me try to see if I can catch this. Let's see, I did a split screen on Robinhood that you cannot see. So let me move it out of the way. Just focus on Robinhood and put it back. Okay, good. All right, here we go. Robinhood, although it's declining right now, Robinhood has a lot of momentum in it based on the 4-hour chart. I still have Robinhood pushing up to this 50, which is about $21. So this is just pullback. I believe that it's in right now. You see the 200 trying to form here because it's still so new that it hasn't had 200 days of trading yet. But when you look at Robinhood, yeah, it has this potential and it's in what I would like to call my channel here. It's kind of like forming a triangle point toward the end. So it can pull back and drop back down again, but I don't see Robinhood dropping down that low. It's already had such a decline. Look at this, right? Robinhood went from $85 a share all the way down to 18. So it does have the potential to at least make it back to 20 and even the 40 range, which is my 1-hour chart markup. So that's what I'm looking at for Robinhood. EJ, we had a person in our group call a 250 pip move on EJ, and it did it. Amazing call for Miss Sunshine, calling 250 pip on EJ. Look at that move. That was a nice one. All the way up. Let's see. So she must have caught it from about here. So it's my guess based on, yep, somewhere in there. So that's 200. So she probably caught it from 128.26 or somewhere in that range. But she called 250 pips on that sucker. And it took 9 days to hit it. So kudos to you, Sunshine. Bitcoin is doing some crazy stuff again. It's dropping again. It cannot sustain. It cannot hold this buy position. So I'm giving Bitcoin a sell rating to drop down like 45, 495 around this range, or to come back and meet this at 46 even. But it should eventually start buying back up because the EMAs are starting to line up for a buy. Let's see. These are still pushing for a sale. So yeah, Bitcoin could drop all the way down to 41 again. That'll be amazing. I'll be ready for that sale. That's 7,000, 6,000 pips. So yeah, look for Bitcoin to continue to drop, which is going to pull our crypto market down as well. I bet you if I pull up Ethereum, it's going to look about the same. Ethereum, yeah, that one. Yep, see? So they were talking about it's buying, it's buying. No, it's not. It's doing the same thing as Bitcoin. It's going to continue to follow Bitcoin. That's what it does. And right here, I think Ethereum is probably going to drop back down to 35, 36.05. Okay, that's my call on Ethereum. Last one, let's look at silver. Silver crazy as hell. Okay, silver. Silver, let me look at the higher time frame so I can give you a better idea. Okay, so silver looked like today it was going to push above this wick, right? And then it pulled back. Now look at it's back here. Makes no sense to me at all, but silver looks like it wants to push back up to 23.49. I actually want silver to drop to make this shape true because it did it here. See how it made this crown here. But I wanted to do the same thing here. Once it gets so exhausted, crude oil, 75.44. Good, oil is dropping. But I want silver to come down. Silver has just been riding. Look at it. It's just riding high the whole time. Okay, it's got to come back down. Um, let's look at crude oil real quick, and then that'll be it for me for the call for the day. So yeah, crude oil. I had crude oil dropping down to this 800 MA, so I still got it coming down to like 74.46. Is that 75.45? So yeah, crude oil is looking good to drop down to the 74s. I'm looking forward to hit that 75.30 again as it did here. That was one of my calls I made from 76.23 to 75.30. I now believe crude oil is going to push down all the way down through these through the fib, all the way down to the 4236, and possibly down to a level of support off my 1 hour chart markup. I do need to put another line in here. I haven't done it. I need to put another line. I have not marked up this area right here because look, it just shot up. It didn't really give me anything to go off of. So I'm gonna have to back test and go and see somewhere in the neighborhood of right about here at 74.20. That's where the next chart markup should be. And also I should have a markup in here somewhere in the neighborhood of 71. Okay, so my chart markup is what it is. I'm looking at crude oil to push down to at least this MA, 74.47. All right, so those are my latest and greatest. As you can see, I said US30 will push down, but I do see it setting another high in the near future, way up here to the 36,817 range and possibly the 37,000. Um, and that will be it for the day. So enjoy, guys. 11 minutes. I really talked tonight. All right, like, share, and subscribe, and be blessed. Have a happy new year. I'm your boy Chef. You're an easy to pimp master. 12 minutes, way too long, and I'm out.